back to the Arizona land called Apache, and with it, memories of another time. And the Indian girl I had loved and married and lost. That was before the arrow was broken. But there were other Apache customs which constantly menaced the uneasy peace.
Better be getting the horses in, Renton.
There's something spooking him, Sam.
Maybe that wild Palomino's back. Sure, I'd like to get a rope on that one. Come on.
Hey, you! Stop!
Too far away.
Let's get him, Sam.
How, on foot?
We'll saddle up. He was an Apache.
I could tell that much.
And making off toward Cochise's stronghold.
Now, go back and get the horses. As soon as we rounded up the other horses, we came right to you, Jeffords.
Nothing lower than a horse thief. White or red.
This one is red. A Cochise Apache.
Well, Cochise had nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on it, Sam.
I didn't say Cochise stole him personal.
Come off of it, Jeffords. Cochise knows what's going on.
You got something on your mind, Renton?
Maybe. Maybe an Indian agent's job ain't only protecting the Indians.
Forget it, Renton. Nothing personal about this, Jeffords. So far. You know I'm a fair-minded man.
Can't argue that, Sam.
I know without you there wouldn't be no peace. And I know what you're thinking. It only takes one little match to start a forest fire.
What do you want with me?
It's almost dawn. We're going to pick up that trail. And, well, I'd appreciate your coming along to make it official.
Sounds reasonable enough.
That, Jeffords. Same split hoof mark of a big bay and same leather-shod hoof mark of an Apache pony.
Leading straight for the stronghold. We sure gave them a lot of country.
We didn't give it to them, Renton. We gave it back.
What do we do, Jeffords?
I say we go in after him.
You know the peace terms as well as I do. You go in there with a gun, you won't get far because I'll stop you.
They're your horses, Sam.
And I intend to have them back one way or another. Need any more convincing, Jeffords?
No, Sam, I don't need any more convincing.
Then you got to do something. It ain't just these horses.
They aren't worth watering 1,000 miles of grass with blood.
That's right. And if they get away with this, next time it'll be 10, then 100. Then one man gets killed, white or red, and the whole thing's on again.
Now, let's see what I can do.
You do that. But I'm going to report this to Major Scott.
Major?
How are you, Mr. Jeffords?
All right, sir.
Mr. Carson tells me that one of Cochise's Apaches has stolen 2 of his horses. Is that right?
I'm afraid it is, Major. But those horses were grazing on Apache land.
My spread's right on the border, Mr. Jeffords. But my horses don't know that. They've been wandering across to graze for years.
I don't think that gives an Apache the right to steal them.
Seems like we're entitled to some protection by the military. I'm for sending soldiers in there to get that Apache.
Let's understand each other, Renton. I'm Indian agent here with full government authority. No armed soldiers are going to cross into Apache territory.
Well, Mr. Jeffords, if the mountain can't go to Mohammed...
It is good to see my brother.
The wind carries news of you and these 2 riding across our border. And the Eye of the Hawk has watched the soldiers come.
We did not ride out secretly, Cochise.
Because not even one white soldier can ride secretly.
Mr. Carson says that some of his horses were grazing just inside your land. 2 of them were stolen by one of your people.
He lies. My people do not break my word.
He speaks with straight tongue. I followed the track myself.
If it is so, the guilty one will be taken and punished. The horses will be returned.
The offense was committed against the white man, Cochise. The thief must be ours to punish.
If horses were taken on my land, Apache will judge Apache. Ah!
What about the horses, Major?
I'm on your side, of course, sir. I promise you action. Mr. Jeffords, I want those 2 horses. I want the thief. I'll settle for nothing less. I'm asking you formally for permission to cross into the territory if that becomes necessary.
Cochise is angry. This whole thing is a direct slap at his pride and his word. I'd like to talk to him alone.
There are many people here and in Washington who are bitterly opposed to this whole peace treaty. If I report this incident, there may be serious consequences.
Just give me 1 day.
In exchange for?
2 horses and 1 Indian.
1 day, then. Or you may expect my return.
You ain't gonna do nothing in 1 day, Jeffords.
You better hope that I do.
As a brother?
No.
It is well. You do not come as a brother, but you come with straight tongue. We will talk.
The peace does not go easily, Cochise.
Men get used to war. It is something they see. Peace, they must feel.
To feel takes time. If whoever stole the horses is not turned over to the soldiers, there may be no time.
It's a strange talk from you.
Listen, Cochise, the soldiers are right. The thief must be punished.
Apache punishment for breaking my word can be death.
I know. But he must stand trial at the fort. The horses that were stolen belong to a white man.
We have bent to the white man's will like reeds in the wind. We will not be broken. It is a Chiricahua who is guilty, and I will deal with him.
Do you know who it is?
2 horses, and his blood on fire to marry to Salvi. It is a brave called Oresti.
I know him.
I will find him. He will answer to Apache justice.
No. If he is not delivered to me by morning, I'll come back and find him. I'll put a gun on him and take him back.
You would draw your gun here?
If necessary. It is my way, Cochise.
It is not mine. If a Chiricahua must kill you, I will be the one. If I must die, may it be by your hand.
Salve.
Oresti.
I was hoping to find you here.
It has never taken me this long to pick berries before.
Salve, will you be my wife?
I have been ready many moons. I have the skins for your garments and the place for our marriage wickiup. But my parents...
Yes, they have stood against us. But very soon I will have the proper gifts for them. You will see how much Oreste loves you. You will hold your head high when you see the horses I bring.
You, Oreste? With horses?
2 magnificent ones.
Then you are the one Cochise seeks. But why? Why something that is not yours?
No man brings gifts less than that.
It is wrong, Oreste. Wrong.
It is the Apache's right to raid for horses. Besides, I will save my wood-cutting money and repay the owner one day.
It will be too late. You have broken Cochise's word. His anger may destroy you.
What is a man to do? Shame his woman with cheap trinkets for her parents? No. The love in my heart fears nothing. Not even Cochise.
But if you bring the horses, it will be certain proof of what you have done.
Apaches will understand.
Mr. Jeffords will know. He will tell the soldiers.
Then I will talk to the soldiers also. With this.
I am called to Salvi. I must speak with you.
Did Oresti send you to me?
Oh, no. He would be angry as the winter storm.
Then it is best he show his anger to me.
Come. This is the place of hiding.
to Salve.
Forgive me. My heart spoke and said to bring him.
Your heart has become a traitor to me.
No, Oreste. Please believe me.
Kill me now. It would be better.
I haven't come to kill you. The horses? I ask that you come back to the agency with me. I will call your chief and the chief of the soldiers together. We will talk.
Listen to him. He is our friend.
He is a white man.
He is blood brother to Cochise. His blood is one with ours.
His blood runs in two directions.
It runs with yours now.
Why should you wish to help?
It would gladden me to have you and Salve find what I found once.
It is too late.
I promise nothing, but I'll try.
Please. It is our only way.
I will come.
Goes with me. He's in my custody, Cochise. On white man's land. He's a Chiricahua, mine. I'm taking him through. Past Apache warriors? The ground shakes, Cochise. Not from the feet of horses. It is the peace trembling. Where's the understanding you once held for Apache ways? Now you only understand white man's reasoning. Once the great Cochise was able to look beyond his wickiup. Now perhaps his eyes are dimmed. He sees only what is close to him, not what is good for all Apaches.
We must let the horses rest a moment.
And you? When will you ever rest?
Perhaps never again.
You will live like this? In hiding?
I try to do right, but they will give me no peace. Neither the White Eyes nor my own people.
There's still Mr. Jeffords.
No. There are others who will let me live among them.
The renegades?
I will follow Geronimo.
But I will not.
I feel real bad about this, Jeffers. But your day's up, and I aim to be here when the Major arrives.
I understand your side of it, Sam.
It ain't only meanness. I want the Major to know that. It's my principles, Jeffords. I never did hold with the Apaches. Can't be the Major yet.
I will go with you now to the fort.
Well, Sam?
I'm only giving him credit for a few brains. Being afraid of Cochise more than he is of us.
Better hitch up your wagon, Sam. We better get moving.
Tell me something, boy. How come you gave yourself up?
It is best.
How do you figure it's best?
It is what the Salve wanted.
Who in thunder is this to Selby?
The one I wants to marry.
You wanted to get married. Why'd you have to steal my horses and make all this trouble?
It is our custom. The brave gives 2 fine horses to the bride's parent. You had the finest horses in the country.
You mean to say you stole them horses even knowing the coachese of the soldiers might hang you for it? Why?
Because I love her.
Jefford, did you ever hear of anything stupid as that?
Reckon not, Sam. There's time for talking, Sam. Let me do it. He's still in my custody, Cochise.
I think not.
I was riding out to see you, Jeffords. Is this boy the one we wanted?
He's the one I want.
We'll escort you to the fort, Jeffords.
If the soldiers want to start a war, this is as good a place as any. Both of you. You've got to listen to reason.
That's right. Major, what do you want this boy for?
The charge is horse stealing, of course.
Cochise, what do you want him for?
For stealing horses.
Now, who in thunder says he stole them horses?
Why, you did.
Me? Well, now, listen, both of you. You can't touch that boy unless he's guilty. And as far as I'm concerned, them horses just busted loose. He must have found them and was bringing them back to me.
Then I must have been mistaken, sir.
I, too, am willing to believe you.
Boy, I need some help in my spread. In 6 months, you could earn them horses. Is it a deal?
Yes, I will work hard.
I'll see to that. I suppose you want your pay in advance, too, huh? Now, what did it do with my pipe? Come on, boy. Got more dirt than tobacco in it.
Sure, Sam.